Oh, not covering us on replays. Greetings and welcome everybody to another WarCraft 3 2 vs 2 cast. This is from the Capital C Weekend Tournament. We had 4 teams, so planned to make it into a league instead. On the top side of this map, Twisted Meadows, we got Mofad and his ally 7 Bob. Not sure if I should call the 7. Can either just call him Bob. Undead and Night Elf. On the opponent side, we got Nikki spawning as Night Elf and Hastor also as Night Elf. Double Night Elf versus Undead Night Elf. Red versus blue, and what is that? Is that a building? That is a building. Nikki going in for something rather tricky. I love how these guys play 2 versus 2s. Nikki putting down Agent of War inside the base of Bob, and Bob is going for a rather interesting build. This seems to be a late Tavern Hero build. Hunter's Hall was the first building that he put down, and Nikki is going to have his Ancient of War inside the base of Bob. Mofad and Bob are in for some trouble right now. Ghoul making its way towards the Ancient War, going to strike it as many times as it can before it comes up, as it'll be taking more damage until it gets to the fortified armor. Of course, Night Elf buildings, ancients, also regenerate, have a regeneration rate. Even though it's slower, it is there. It's pretty helpful. Going to uproot itself, eat a tree, and make its way towards the big tree? Yes, it is. It's going to plant itself right beside the big tree and start hitting on it. And look at that damage. That is actually a lot of damage from a single hit. Both of the trees are going to fight. This is amazing. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. This deserves a screenshot. Yeah, totally gonna make that the thumbnail. Nikki's Ancient War is attacking Bob's Tree of Life. Here comes the Priestess of the Moon by Neki. Plot by Mofad will make its way towards the base of Bob, and this is really tricky. Can either be a quick smash and grab or utterly disastrous. I'm gonna go with the first one though, because the Tree of Life is already 50% HP. Here comes Mofad, and Bob actually blocking him for the moment there. Mofad is here, but he is a bit late to the party. The Tree of Life is about to go down. Bob isn't repairing it. It's going down! And the great tree falls. Victory for Team Red. No more gold income for Bob until he gets any Tree of Life up. Let's have a keeper out. No gold income for him until the tree comes up though. He will have to rely on Mofad until he gets the tree back. So as I stated earlier, this can be either quick smash and grab attempt, which is pretty much successful right now, or turn out to be utterly disastrous. Some wisps being pulled in by Nikki, going to detonate them all over the heroes and also the beetles. I'll take out the beetles as soon as possible. Entangling Root, of course. Shadow Meld will not work. Bob will not be able to produce any units, and Mofad will not be able to support Bob's economy until the Tree of Life is up, and the Tree of Life isn't even coming up. It appears that Mofad and Bob decided to go in for an all-in push, which isn't exactly all-in over here either, because they're not making the big tree. If they're not making the big tree, then this has to be an all-in push. If this works, it works. If it doesn't, then it's GG. And it doesn't seem like it's working in their favor. GG by Mofad. Game goes to Nikki and Hastur. Pretty quick game, and I have to say, I love the way Nikki planted the Ancient of War there. Right then, what's next? Done this? We've done this one. We've done this one as well. 1, 2, 3, done. This one is mine, so I won't be doing it. This one is also mine, so I won't be doing it. I think this one is not done. Wait a moment. That doesn't seem right. Oh, are different players. Take. So this one is not done in that case. I have to go back to my stream archive and check up. Take more than a moment though. Let's see here. The first game that I cast was Neki and Hastur versus WC3 and Doda. Second game I cast was okay. But this one isn't done actually. I can do this one. Should rename, put up something here. This one is done. 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 Not doing it. Not doing it. Just done. So this one's pending, and 2 replays are corrupted sadly, so we won't be able to do them. Alright. Okay people, back with some 2v2 capital Z tournament. This time around we got match between the team of WC3 and Doda versus Mofad and Bob. WC3 Doda will spawn on the top, Mofad and Bob will spawn on the bottom. It's going to be Twisted Meadows. Mofad opening up with hero, the late hero build. Bob opening up with the Huntress Hall late hero build as well, or rather Tavern hero. We put up the Huntress Hall there. This is a tier 1 push. Mofad and Bob are known for tier 1 push. That's exactly what they have done in most of their games throughout the league. WC3 and Doda are also known for tier 1 pushes, but their tier 1 pushes aren't exactly very smash and grab attempt. It's rather calculated. It's rather careful and progressive. You also go through a phase where you transition into tier 2, get your tier 2 buildings, second hero, and don't necessarily go for an all or nothing push early on. Why is the scout wisp going here? Why? Okay, I guess you can keep it there for some reason. Will detect whatever is cooking in their opponent's bases. Moffat going in for Keeper. I'm sorry, not that Crypt Lord. Bob's altered of course not up yet. Not exactly sure whether he would be going for a late hero or not. Or just go in with a tavern one. So this is something that you want to consider. He is going for Keeper of the Grove, and the opponent idle player's hero is already out, and his altar only got done. This delay can be huge at times. Dota has his Demon Hunter ready, Nubia XD getting the Death Knight ready. Late hero is kind of the thing of the current meta. A lot of people in different races like to go for late hero, specifically Night Elf and Undead. Orcs usually don't have a late hero thing. Human players have the Pally. Demon Hunter striking down that Ziggurat there. It brought it down to pretty low HP. I mean, if it comes up, it's only going to be, yeah, 20% of the HP, full HP there. He will have to repair it if he wants to keep it alive.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building is complete.
And Hunter will just back out for a moment, recover some HP, and then get back into the fight. Ancient Protector being planted towards the inner side of the base there by Dota. And Bob is indeed preparing for a double AOW Huntress push. If Bob and Moffat are together, if their armies are going to stay around each other, then it would be a good idea for them to get the Expo at this point. They got enough number of units, clear out the Expo, one of the players take it, and that's a win-win situation for them. Going for green camps is not really the best thing to do, and oh, Whiff's detonation! That's killed a lot of beetles there. Demon Hunter will back out, only to come right back at the army and mana burn them. XT back his base for whatever reason. I don't think he bought anything. Or did he buy the Rod of Necromancy? Bob and Moffat going in for their tier 1 push. Forces of nature combined with the beetles. Dota doing a really good job of taking out most of the beetles early on with that wisp. Couple of beetles are left, and here comes the wisp that was stationary at Nubia XD's base. Came in handy right on time. This is a moderate size army. Nubia XD and Dota will need to muster up some defense here if they want to push away Moffat and Bob here. Two more wisps being pulled in. That Demon Hunter is pretty low. Tier 2 not ready yet. Maybe the Demon Hunter can pick up a Rod of Necromancy as well. Start summoning up some skeletons of its own. Dota can do that. The Demon Hunter for Nubia XD may fall. Does.
An allied champion has fallen.
Dota retreating to his base?
I stand ready.
Getting himself Naga Sea, which will try to take out a couple of units with the DPS combo. Oh, here come a couple of wisps. Detonation across the board. Demon are losing all its mana. I'm a bit puzzled as to why Mofad and Bob left Newbie XD's base. Not really saying that it's exactly easy to attack a base with a Nerubian tower and a Spirit tower, but keeping some distance and still recovering, getting that extra regen on the Blight and attacking a couple of buildings was definitely a possibility there for Mofad. Now they want to get to work on the Night Elf base, it appears. Dota has some nice choke points and openings there across the buildings. Good placement. Here comes Zubi XD. Team Blue need to be careful here. So many units for Team Red. Passing the rod here now. Feels that they're simultaneously going to use the rod of necromancy here. The right Newbie XD will try to take out those units one by one. They have less number of units, it's definitely clear by the looks of it. Mofad and Bob here can actually run through that army. Their units are falling weak. If they lose any more units, then it's gonna be an even fight. Quickly turning it into an uneven one. Trying to take out the Demon Hunter, but it refuses to die. Level 2 on the Keeper. Will force Team Red out of here for a moment.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Nice.
Mofad left the game, and that's GG. Goes to WXD and Dota. Pretty short games, but they were fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, do not forget to hit the like button. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is. If you're watching this on Twitch, I stream, well, at least I plan to stream at 1600 hours single day. That has been an ongoing so far. We just finished the 2v2 team tournament at the capital Z, and plan to hold about 2 more events at least as far as WarCraft is concerned. And I guess that would be all then. I'm gonna end the stream right here and the recording as well. My games would be cast by Newbie XD, and that would be all then. See you in the next one.